Social media has really ruined great relationships. I think most young people have let go of good people, whether in a romantic way or a platonic way. Here's why I'm saying this. Social media has become very misleading because I think we have different people that come on social media and say a man must, a woman must, a this, a that, and it has influenced our perception of relationships, that we feel like everything that we see concerning relationships, either platonic or romantic, is supposed to be that way when it isn't. So now currently, like, a relationship is based off of sex and money. Those are like the main priorities now. It's material stuff and infidelities and immorality. One thing I have noticed when it comes to relationships in our generation, I feel we think our partners are witches and wizards, that they can just guess how we're feeling or what we want. Like, if he wanted to, he would. Yeah, to an extent, yes, but at the same time, your partner cannot guess when you want something. That's why there's this thing called communication. Communicate. And here's why I'm emphasizing on communicating. Your partner has dated different people. Your partner was raised in a different home. There are some people that I have met, in their home there was nothing like romance. The father buying flowers or the mother receiving flowers. And that is portrayed in the relationship. And if you don't sit down and actually talk about things like this, you will see it happening, and then you keep saying, if he wanted to, he would, but he doesn't know. That's why you need to tell your partner, I would appreciate it if you could get me flowers, once a week or what. If he can manage, he'll tell you. If he can't, he'll tell you. And one thing I've also noticed about relationships, whether platonic or romantic, we have a tendency of adding a third party. And if you watched one of my videos, I said, don't tell everybody everything about you. Because what if that person is eyeing your partner or your friend? And you actually listen to their advice. First, try and work it out as friends or as a couple. And then if you fail to understand each other, bring in a third party, bring in a mediator. These same third parties are the ones that scatter people's relationships, scatter people's friendship. And also, we have lost the essence of friendship. Guys, this generation doesn't care. You can be so close to someone, and when you disagree, the person starts posting the confidential stuff that you shared with them in confidence on social media because you have a disagreement. And if you find out what that disagreement is, it's probably something that's not even big. Something that could have been settled if you effectively communicated. As a generation, let us learn to communicate with one another. Let me tell you, no friendship is rosy. Every friendship has its ups and downs. You will fight. You will disagree. Same with relationships. You will fight. You will disagree. But that doesn't always mean it has to be the end. No, I'm cutting this person off. Sometimes cutting people off is not the solution. Sometimes it's not. Try and sit down and understand. If then you don't come up with the solution that you agree on, then you can cut each other off. But honestly, I feel like we should pray. As young people, we should pray that God may be the standard of our relationships, whether platonic or friendship, because there's a lot of stuff that has been implanted in our minds and we think that that is the correct way. No, not everyone is replaceable. I'm telling you, you will not be able to replace certain people that have been in your life. And when you lose them, how will you get them back? So don't use the standard that social media has created for relationships and friendships, because this is when you hear stuff like, oh, men are what? Men this, women what? Women just cheat, women just what? It's because of the things that we consume on social media. Yes, for some people, it's from certain experiences, right? And normally when people have certain experiences, they don't want to heal from it, so they'll try and spread that certain horrible experience to other people. Like, this is how marriage is. Marriage is not good. Men are not good. But there are actually good men and women out there. Every woman cheats. There are actually women out there that don't cheat. So ask the people around you, what do you think about the relationship? What was your experience? Ask your pastors, ask your parents. Heal, guys. Heal. The reason why we keep breaking each other is because we are not healing.